So today we're doing TV shows, and we got Star Trek Discovery Season 2 on DVD. So I enjoyed the hell out of this because this season was really, really good. It actually outdid Season 1. So there's 4 hours of special features, 9 behind the scenes featurettes, 2 Star Trek short treks, The Brightest Star and Runaway, audio commentary, deleted extended scenes, and a gag reel. So, if you're not a fan of Star Trek Discovery, you shouldn't be watching this video because I know a lot of people are pissy about it. They don't like it. It's too progressive. It's a whole bunch of other bullshit that literally makes no fucking sense. Because when you go back through the annals of time, the original series started the progressive era for TV, so your argument is invalid. So in this, you get a beautiful sleeve. That's the front of it. And then inside you get it's a reverse sleeve with Michael. And inside you get to see my face. But you also get to see, what the episodes are on the discs. Disc 1 has Brother, New Eden, Point of Light, and Abel for Chiron. Special features, and then in the gray, it tells you what's included with each episode. There's commentary, deleted scenes, the promo, so on and so forth. That's what's on disc 2. And we got, the discs are all gray faced. So, whoop, my bad. And that's what's on disc 3. And disc 4 only has 2 episodes. But yeah, this season was just wow. From the introduction of the Red Angel, I'm talking spoilers too, just an FYI. The introduction of the Red Angel, the massive time jump, that was fucking crazy. More mythos edition, more lore building, more world building, more character evolution, more play on the word discovery, which I love the most. Oh man, that was so good. Season 1 was about the mirror universe, which to me is one of the most cherished and criminally underrated aspects of Star Trek. Because, I've said this before, and definitely I've said this about Star Wars versus Star Trek and also Discovery Season 1, I think, that the mirror universe by itself could go on for at least 5 to 10 seasons, give or take. But, they'll never do it, but that's just my 2 cents on it. And Discovery Season 1 started off strong, and I mean strong with that. That was beautifully strong. Season 2 picks up after Season 1, and we have the addition of Captain Christopher Pike into the mix. And the beautiful part about all this is Pike's character is really good. I like how he's different from Lorca. He's more cautious and whatnot. Michael's evolution's amazing. Saru's story arc in this, oh my god, wow, that blew me away, because the thing that makes Discovery so unique is its title, literally, Discovery. Literally, if you pay attention to this, or if you just treat it like a show, you won't pick up on the undertones for it. If you are the type to pay attention to stuff like undertones and all that shit, you'll get where I'm coming from with this. With Saru, okay, you have your basic layer of a character. He's an alien. He's the first of his Kelpian race to join Starfleet and escape a world of torture from I forget the fucking race that hunts them down. Ba'ul. There we go. It's coming back to me. Give me time. And he was faced with death thanks to them encountering this sphere and how it triggered his Va'ari, which is his death decline and whatever. And when he survived it, you go into his thought process and he's like, what am I now without my basic instinct of fear gone? Like, all his fear is gone. So he's literally become a fearless person, but also evolved into his higher self, which is what his race became in the past. So that really blew me away. I was like, damn, this show's so good. And then Michael, turns out she's the Red Angel. I did not realize that. That blew me away. At first, I thought it was Spock, and I'll get to him in a second. When I first saw the Red Angel, I was like, I don't know who it is, because it was bugging the shit out of me. And the way the Red Angel was built up, and they're like, oh, I was like, watch it be Spock. And then it wasn't Spock, and then it turned out to be Michael's mom, actually. And then Michael herself. And Tilly has done good. The Emperor's done good. I forget. Oh, Philippa. No, Giorgio. Giorgio, yeah. Giorgio's done phenomenal and evolving. Spock's iteration and evolution in season 2 of this, like, wow. I'm blown away by how they've done this up, because there's so much to it. And Stamets and his husband, and how he comes back, like that whole disarray, that was beautifully showcased and fleshed out properly. And I love how they played that out. That was so good, because I've been there with, being fractured and, not being myself, coming back from a devastating loss and not feeling who I was before all this shit happened. I am wondering, like, what's going to happen in season 3 and everything. Like, the way they showed off Spock and did him up was amazing. The relationship between Spock and Michael was beautiful. I love that. Saru meeting his sister after so long, that was so good. That was good. Giorgio evolving. The threat of control in Section 31 and Section 31's origins, that was really good. The thing I'm really glad about, and this is something that is really important and never really gets talked about in Star Trek, I don't think, is that all the characters in Discovery are getting more recognition versus, if they were to do this show straight up, it would just be literally the 4 of them. Or it would be just, Pike, Michael, Saru, and Spock. Or if they were going to be a smartass, it would be Pike, Michael, Spock, and Giorgio, and then that'd be it. What else? That battle. What the fuck was that battle? Oh yeah, the battle against Control. Yeah, that was some heavy shit. Like, that was really fucking heavy. I'm anxious to see how Pike does in season 3. I'm anxious to see how season 3 plays out, and I totally want to get CBS access, but I don't feel like paying $10 a month for, Discovery and Picard. So I'll just wait and get the next season on DVD at my library. But yeah, like everyone's evolution as a character this season has been absolutely on par and phenomenal. Like I am so happy this show was made. Like wow. Like most shows have a hard time starting off strong in their freshman year. Every first season is difficult and slow, and it has a hard build up to its inevitable finale. Discovery, like I said before, capitalized on the mirror universe element and building a great cast of characters. And going forward with that momentum, season 2 actually carries the weight and goes beyond all that. And now the crew is 930 years in the future, so it's season 3. They're going to be in the year 3200 something, so about 3200 or so. So find out what happens with that. And they even tackled religion in this, and that was in New Eden. New Eden was a damn good episode. That one was really deep in terms of how they handled religion and all that shit, and how they brought it together into a utopia, basically. And I liked that. That was really good. Um, it's the way that everything is presented that really gets you hooked and captivated. If you don't like this, don't watch it. It's good. It's really good. It's really, really good. Also, what's his name? Oh, I can't think of his damn name. Not Vok. Damn. Yeah, Vok. You know who I'm talking about. Um, his storyline and the Klingons' storyline is also showcased in season 2 as well. And the way they handled that shit, oh my god, that was awesome. I mean, it was really amazing to see how Laurel has evolved from no one to Chancellor to a strong Klingon leader. And I love that about her. Like her evolution as a character is really good, and also factoring in the Light of Kalis comic as well, that covers Vok's origin and whatnot. That really plays into season 1 of Discovery as well. So you gain a whole nother perspective on characters as well. I don't know what's gonna happen to the Discovery crew, but man, I am stoked to find the fuck out. And what's gonna happen? Everybody that got left behind, or I'm guessing season 3 is gonna be, a back and forth kind of deal. Like it's gonna cover, what they're doing in the year 3000, and then flashback to the present in 2260 something, and go back and forth with that and figure out what's going on, because that's some crazy shit though. Because it's awesome to see how Control was basically the early iteration of the Borg. Because if Control had gotten the Sphere's AI database part, it would have evolved into the Borg, and we would have had a whole new timeline where the Borg took over, like they did in Star Trek First Contact with the Sphere, and that possible future of where the whole planet was 9 billion all Borg. Like, That would have been fucking phenomenal to see that like early on in Discovery. That would have been crazy. So Control is basically the infant version of the Borg. So that's pretty fucking crazy. I didn't realize that until they like brought it up. Like, oh shit, that's the Borg. So yeah, I like the cast. I love the story. I love the characters. I love the premise. I love all this. It's so damn good. And none of it's forced. It's so organic and natural that I'm really surprised how good it is. Um, does this show outshine the previous incarnations? It's getting up there. It's getting there. I would say right now it's outshine the original series and TNG. So it's like right up there in between uh Enterprise and Voyager. Because for me, DS9 and Voyager are the darker of the Star Treks in terms of storyline and how it was just so fucking dark. Um, but TNG had its darkness too, but it was just it was like the starting point for darkness and whatnot. So yeah, but yeah. Would I recommend this to friends and you? Yeah. If you like science fiction shows and you just like to watch for sci-fi and shit, check this out at your library. If you are not into that and you don't like Star Trek, totally understand. Not everybody likes the big fandoms that are out there. Not everybody likes to, jump into it just because it's popular at the time. They like to wait a while. I get that. It's understandable. If you don't like any of the cast in this ain't for you. If you don't like LGBTQA shows, ain't for you. If you have issues with black folk and whatever races are in the show, ain't for you. If you don't, check it out. It's good for you. You might actually like it. If you are a diehard Star Trek fan and you have to have everything Star Trek, this is for you. Um, go to your library, check it out, see if you like it. I always say library because what's the point in renting something? Because that costs you money when you can easily go to your local library or find an online source to watch it for free. It's whatever. Um, if you aren't into progressive sci-fi shows, this ain't for you. Uh, I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. But yeah, I really enjoy this, and I am excited as hell for season 3. Like, wow, I can't wait for season 3, and then I can't wait to reserve season 1 of Picard to see how that goes. That's gonna be fun. Oh man, so that's what I have for today. So that's what we got. This is awesome as hell too. Like, oh, it's so good. So until next time, like and subscribe for thoughts and prayers.